So, you want to know how to grow your locks? Well, let me help you out. Because I know how overwhelming it could be when you're trying to figure this whole lock journey thing out. Let's break it down together, shall we? Let's start by talking about what not to do, because knowing what to watch out for is just as important as building good habits. First, aggressive manipulation, which is over-retwisting or wearing tight hairstyles. Now, I know sleek styles are cute, but constantly pulling on your hair can cause thinning, breakage, and even scalp damage. You don't want your locks screaming, "Let me breathe." It's important to strike a balance. Retwisting too frequently can weaken your roots over time. Instead, space out your retwists. How often you retwist depends on the type of locks you have. For some, every 4 to 6 weeks work, but it's best to do a little research and see what's right for your hair. And if you're into styling your locks, opt for loose, low-tension styles. High ponytails, tight braids, or cornrows might look stunning, but if done too frequently, they can put unnecessary strain on your hairline and roots. Second, using harsh products. Let's talk about what you put on your hair. Chemical-heavy shampoos, bleaching, and strong hair dyes can strip your locks of moisture, leaving them dry and brittle. If you're going to color your hair, make sure you're doing it the right way, or better yet, with a professional. You could even consider semi-permanent dyes or natural alternatives like henna, and for shampoos, look for products that are sulfate-free and residue-free. Your locks will thank you for it. Third, poor nutrition. You are what you eat isn't just a saying, it's a fact. Your diet directly affects the health of your hair. Foods rich in vitamin A, C, D, and E, as well as iron, zinc, and protein are essential for strong, healthy locks. Think of meals as fuel for your hair growth. Staying hydrated and eating balanced meals is not only important for your physical health, but it's just as important for the health of your hair. Lastly, stress. We all deal with stress, but did you know that it can impact your hair growth? High stress levels can lead to hair shedding. To manage stress, try incorporating relaxation techniques into your daily routine. Whether it's yoga, deep breathing, or even just taking 15 minutes to yourself. Reducing stress benefits not only your mind, but also your locks. Now that we've covered the what not to do's, let's move on to the good stuff. How to care for your locks and keep them flourishing. First, massaging your scalp. Scalp massages not only feel amazing like spa day at home vibes, but they also stimulate blood flow to your hair follicles, which can encourage growth. You could use a scalp massaging tool like shown here, but you don't need to buy any fancy tools. You could just use the pads of your fingers and gently massage your scalp in circular motions for about 5 to 10 minutes a few times a week. And if you're feeling fancy, add a little oil, but we'll talk more about that in a minute. And a side note, be gentle, your scalp will thank you. Let me just say, consistency is key. Making scalp massages a regular part of your routine can make all the difference in keeping your scalp healthy and promoting growth. Think of it as self-care for your locks. Plus, it's a great way to relax and unwind after a long day. Turn on some music, light a candle, or even catch up on your favorite show while you do it. Small habits like this can have a big impact on the health and longevity of your locks. Second, let's talk about natural oils. These don't just make your locks look good. They actually nourish your scalp, strengthen your hair, and seal in moisture to keep your locks shining and healthy. Many sources suggest castor oil. It's packed with proteins, fatty acids, and antioxidants that support the keratin in your hair. Plus, the ricinoleic acid in it can help to improve blood circulation in your scalp, which is great for growth. But heads up, it's thick and sticky, so if you're not into that texture, try mixing it with something lighter like coconut oil to make it easier to apply. When using oils, remember less is more. A few drops massaged into your scalp or lightly applied to your locks is all you need. And don't forget, oils aren't moisturizers. They're like a top coat that locks everything in, so make sure your hair is hydrated before applying. Another oil to consider is jojoba oil. It's super lightweight and closely mimics your scalp's natural oils, making it a great option for those who prefer something less heavy. And then there's argan oil. It's packed with vitamin E and antioxidants that help strengthen your locks and keep them soft. You can even customize your oil blends to suit your specific needs, adding a drop or two of essential oils like tea tree oil for a healthy scalp or lavender for a calming scent. No matter what oil you choose, take your time to massage it in. Not only will it nourish your scalp and locks, but it's also a moment to connect with yourself and show yourself a little love. Third, protecting your locks. Your locks deserve to be treated with love, and protecting them is essential to keeping them strong and healthy. Wrapping your locks in a satin or silk scarf, bonnet, or using a satin pillowcase at night is a game changer. And let's not forget about water protection. Whether you're taking a shower or hitting the pool, a spacious shower cap or swimming cap is your best friend. These keep your locks dry and shielded from potential damage caused by chlorine. Another benefit of protecting your locks is reducing exposure to environmental elements. Dust, lint, and pollution can easily get trapped in your locks during the day, leading to buildup that can dull their appearance over time. By taking simple steps like covering your locks in dusty or windy environments, you're keeping them cleaner and lighter for longer. Protecting your locks is a way of preserving your effort. You've spent time nurturing and maintaining them, whether it's through regular retwisting, moisturizing, or simply being mindful of their care. Protection helps extend the results of your hard work, leaving your locks looking and feeling their best. It's all about those little habits. When you consistently take these small, protective steps, your locks will reward you with strength, beauty, and longevity. Treat them like the crown they are. They deserve nothing less. Lastly, patience is key. Here's the truth. Lock growth takes time. It's easy to compare your progress to others, but remember that every lock journey is unique. You might wonder why your locks don't seem to be growing fast as you'd like. The answer? Your hair grows in cycles. First, the anagen cycle, or active growth phase. Your hair grows during this phase, which lasts several years. Second, the catagen phase, or transitional phase. Growth slows down and the hair follicle begins to shrink. Third, the telogen phase, or resting phase. Old hair falls out and new growth starts. At any given time, different strands are in different phases, which is why hair growth can feel slow. The good news, locks hold on to every bit of that growth. Unlike loose hair which sheds daily, your locks retain the hair that naturally falls out. On average, your hair grows about 1/2 inch per month. That's 6 inches in a year with proper maintenance. So trust the process and focus on maintaining healthy habits instead of focusing on length. At the end of the day, lock growth is as much about self-care as it is about hair care. Eat well, stay hydrated, and be consistent with your routine. Most importantly, enjoy the journey, because every stage of lock growth is beautiful in its own way. That's it for today's video. I hope these tips give you a better understanding of how to nurture your locks. If you're already implementing some of these practices, let me know in the comments. And if you have your own tips, share them. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Until next time, keep those locks thriving.